Welcome to Cien News. I'm your anchor, Luke Lin. Today we'll feature Mike Dictional and his visits to many Zhanghua schools and a special school in Xizhou Township. Mike is a volunteer who helps students in Zhanghua learn English by doing Skype sessions with our classrooms. English is a global language. This makes it possible for our students and teachers to work with people from around the world. The Deputy Magistrate of Zhanghua County, who was formerly the Director of the Education Department, has been promoting the learning of English for many years. He will say a few words now.
We in Taiwan have the unique opportunity to become role models for others in the world. By teaching English to our students, we open the door to many opportunities for learning, friendship, and cooperation on a global level. The two languages with the most speakers worldwide are Chinese and English. In the United States, we see a growing interest in Chinese culture and language. I learned last fall that the University of Wisconsin-Madison had begun to offer an online Mandarin language class to high schools. I believe this trend will grow. But for now, only when we are good at English will we be able to introduce what is so special about Taiwan and its culture to the world. As I stated earlier, we have a unique opportunity to help our students prepare for the world they will inherit, but we may well serve as role models for others too.
Thank you, Mr. Lin. After teaching students in Zhanghua online during the past year, Mike decided to come to Taiwan to visit the schools. Mike had made many friends in the schools. He knew many students, teachers, and principals and wanted to meet them, and his colleague in My Culture Connect. Mike often spoke of all his Taiwanese grandchildren and was honored when they called him Grandpa Mike. Our correspondent Carl Atenib will speak about Mike's visits to Taiwan. It is my privilege to introduce Carl Atenib to you. Carl is an English teacher on the faculty of Erlin High School. He is the host of Erlin High School's English Village program. Carl is from the state of Texas in the U.S. Carl also works with us at CIEN. Carl?
Thank you, Luke. I had the occasion to work with Mike and visit with him several times during his stay here in Changhua. Mike is a retired teacher who loves education and has never stopped working to promote lifelong learning for all of us, both young and old alike. He was very impressed with the quality of our educational system in Changhua and often talked about how beautiful our schools were. He was practically impressed with the hospitality of the principals, staff, and students, the behavior of the students and how they helped each day to keep the school grounds neat and clean, the beautiful landscaping and the grounds of the school campuses, and how he was treated by all the people he met in Taiwan. Mike loved to walk amongst the students and give them handshakes and high fives. He even played a little basketball with them when the opportunity had arisen. Whether the students were sitting in their desk in class or outside, Mike was always interacting with them on a personal basis. Often, Mike would stand in front of a class or walk between the rows of students' desks, answering students' questions. When students were shy or ran out of questions, Mike would often pose the question and have the students repeat after him. Mike, is it cold in Wisconsin? Or, Mike, do you have a pet? He obviously loves kids and very comfortable in their presence. He was proud of all his Taiwanese grandchildren, who always made cards to give to him. During his stay here, Mike had the opportunity to practice his Mandarin with the students, sometimes even doing simple math with Chinese characters. He learned several new Mandarin expressions from his grandchildren in the schools. As Mike often said, these visits were a win-win situation, and he learned a lot about the Chinese language and cultural customs. One of Mike's dreams is to see some basic Mandarin taught in Wisconsin schools. Mike often spoke of the wonderful greetings he received from the students at the schools he visited. He could hardly believe his eyes when he saw the balloon arch that had been prepared for him at the first school he visited. Mike said he was being treated like a visiting dignitary. One school had 2 lines of students with pom-poms. There were always signs welcoming Mike, and often the students would take him on a guided tour of the schools. Mike was impressed how the students were so musical and played the recorder, violins, and other instruments for him, and how they would sing songs and do short skits. He said only visiting important politicians would be treated in this way in Wisconsin. Mike remarked how students would sing in English for him. He was very impressed with the students using English so well. A real treat for Mike, and one of the most unforgettable experiences, was when students from Shizhou Junior High School introduced him to many stores in the community market and a local Taoist temple honoring Matsu. The students showed him around and explained the stores in the market and the temple to him in English. This was an unforgettable experience for Mike. He said that this was an incredible journey and one of the peak experiences of his life. He will continue to promote exchanges between schools and hopes to expand his efforts to some Wisconsin colleges too. We hope that Mike will be able to return to Changhua next year. Back to you in the studio, Luke.
Thanks, Carl. Next, I would like to introduce you to Santiao Elementary School in Xizhou Township. Santiao Elementary has about 160 students. As you walk onto the school grounds, you'll be impressed with the neatly groomed grounds, complete with trees, shrubs, and flowers. By the gate, there is a large banyan tree. This tree, planted during the Japanese colonial period, has become an important feature of the school. The wide variety of plants and flowers make this a very beautiful place to visit. The principal, Miss Lin, would like to welcome you to her school. Miss Lin.
Hi everyone, my name is Su Lin. I'm the principal at Santiao Elementary School, and I would like to welcome you to our school. Our school is a very beautiful place. It's like a small park with many flowers, plants, and bigger trees. Our students really enjoy doing activities in the shade under the bigger trees. We have excellent teachers. Their patience and loving care make it easy for the students to enjoy their studies. In addition to the school subjects, our students do many interesting activities. Our harmonica music group is very good and is often invited to perform on special occasions. Our dodgeball team has won many championships over the years. We are very proud of our students. Please come and visit us at Santiao Elementary School and enjoy the beauty of our school. Thank you.
As Miss Lin said, Santiao Elementary School has a very well-known harmonica group and a dodgeball team. The harmonica group, founded in 2006, helps to promote students' interest in music. It has become very popular with the students. The harmonica is easy to learn and very convenient to carry around. Learning to play this instrument is a very rewarding experience for the students. The harmonica helps the students to appreciate music, and it helps to broaden their horizons. Students learn many new things as they prepare for musical competitions and the various performances on so many occasions. Students appreciate the opportunity to have musical exchanges with students from other schools. As we all know, music is the universal language. Also very popular at Santiao is the dodgeball team. Students love to play dodgeball, and the team members practice twice a week. Students are so enthusiastic about this sport that they even come to school to practice during their winter and summer breaks. This hard work has paid dividends. The Santiao team has won many championships over the past 5 years. They have even advanced to the national competitions several times. The people of Changhua are very proud of these fine young athletes. Well, that's all for this newscast of CIE News. From all of us here at CIE News, thank you, goodbye.